We hit only terror bases. We hit no military facilities of Pakistan, no government facilities, no civilian homes. Very precise targeting meant that even within the compounds of Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, we hit specific buildings. And we did so at night, between 1:05 and 1:30 at night. Why? Because we didn't want to have too much of collateral damage. At a different time during the day, there might have been a lot of civilians around. We didn't want their lives to be hurt. Think how much thought has gone into this. We wanted to send a message, a very clear message. And the target was not all the people of Pakistan. It was not even the government of Pakistan. The target was only the terrorists and their enablers. Sadly, Pakistan chose to respond. They shelled indiscriminately, artillery shells flying across the border, Poonch, Rajouri. And sadly, we all know this, 19 of our fellow citizens were killed in the Pakistani shelling in Poonch alone. 59 were hospitalized with grievous injuries. Where did the shells hit? When we attacked terror bases. When they attacked the Gurdwara, they attacked the nuns' convent, the Carmelites of Mother Mary. They attacked civilian homes. They attacked civilian vehicles. That is the way, the difference between how we behaved and how our neighbors chose to respond. What did we do next? We said, if you hit us, we will hit you back, and we will hit you back harder. And we did. They sent us drones, missiles. Our air defenses blocked them, and we hit very precisely 11 military targets on the night of the 9th and 10th of May. You can see satellite pictures. You can see satellite pictures, they're on the internet, where specific bomb craters can be seen on the runways of the major Pakistani air bases. Rahim Yar Khan Air Base, Air Marshal Noor Khan Air Base. One of them in the Chaklala base was 1.5 kilometers only from the military headquarters, GHQ Rawalpindi. The message is very clear. We have the capacity to target you where it will hurt you. If you stop, we stop. If you don't stop, watch out for what's coming next. They finally chose to stop. On the 10th of May, our Director General of Military Operations got a call in the morning. They set up a proper dialogue at 3:30 in the afternoon, and at 3:30, their Director General of Military Operations told ours, we want to stop firing. Our general said, of course, we didn't want to start the firing in any case. You are the one who has been attacking us. You stop, we stop. And at 5 p.m., a cessation of firing was inaugurated. That was now 2 weeks ago, a little more than 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. And there is more or less calm on the border. This is why, at this time, our government has requested all of us to come and explain to government leaders in these countries, to parliamentarians, to opinion makers, and where possible to the diaspora, what our thinking was, why we did what we did, and to explain to you why we need your sympathetic understanding and support. And I'm very pleased to say that so far we have got it. In Guyana, we met the president, the vice president, who's himself the former president, the prime minister, a dozen members of the cabinet, the Speaker of the National Assembly, and they all told us unconditionally that they understand and they support India's fight against terrorism. Today, in Panama, we went to the National Assembly. We met the President, Dania Castañeda, and she gave us the same message. In fact, when we were parting at the end of the discussion, I presented on behalf of the people of India a Kashmiri shawl to her to remind her that it is from Kashmir that this tragedy started. And what did she say in reply? She gave me a symbol, a Panamanian warrior symbol. And she said, people of Panama, encourage all of you in India to fight like warriors against terrorism. That is what we are doing. That is what we are going to continue to do. And let me say to you all, we know the buildings we've destroyed can be rebuilt. We know that terrorism does not disappear with one night of strikes. We know there is an entire enabling ecosystem in Pakistan to create this terror infrastructure, to train, arm, guide, equip, and direct these people to come and do terror. It is they who must change. We have seen even the United Nations Security Council said that it is not enough to bring the terrorists to justice, but those who finance them, those who direct them, must also be made accountable. We all know who those are. That is the military establishment of the deep state of Pakistan. And we say to you, understanding this means being prepared that this may happen again. But we are telling you in advance, if it happens again, be prepared for worse to happen to them. This is the message we are giving. We are explaining what happened. We are seeking sympathetic understanding, but we are saying we are not going to tolerate anymore. If it happens again, there will be worse to come. And that warning we give in advance so that people understand. I repeat, we do not want war. Our actions were not the first salvo intended for a long drawn-out conflict. We just want to be left alone. We want to grow, develop, look after the well-being of our people. We are saying to Pakistan and to the people who run that country, you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. But you strike us, be prepared that we will strike back. That is the message. With those words, I want to thank you all once again, the people of Panama, for having come here. It is such a matter of pride for us to know that the Indian community has been in this country for so long, has done so well, has thrived in so many different ways, across many sectors of the Panamanian economy. And it gives me so much a pleasure that today you invited us to this beautiful temple you have built here. All of us, and by the way, we represent 3 different religions in our group, but we all came to the temple and we were happy to receive the blessings of the Lord. And those blessings we take back to the people of India, to our country, to those who really believe in the principles of Shanti, but also will never abandon the principles of Shakti. We will stay strong.